Wanda thinks lady called Harry.
Harry.
Was she a wizard?
No, she was not. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in, and happy Thursday. It's Thursday already. Why is this? There we go. How are you all doing? We are back with some Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and hi again for those who were over on Jack Square Pigs. Hi, Lilith. And hi again for those who are over on Jack Square Pigs, where I played Call of Cthulhu earlier today. And we are not yet in danger. Getting there, though. I'm in danger. Today we are going...
I'm in danger.
Yes. Well,
Why
not...
are we grabbing my face?
Once again, not yet. Today we are in for some nice Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Last week there was the attack of triple T's. Not the good
Also
kind.
zombies.
Also zombies, yes.
Zombies.
That was a good time.
Such a good time.
Yeah, yeah. They played Left 4 Dead, I think it's called.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you for following. I don't know why Stream Elements is doing that, but thank you, Stream Elements. And I love the username.
Sarah.
So
no, I haven't activated that, so I don't know why Stream Elements is doing that.
It wishes to do what it wishes to do.
Yes, it will. But before we get too sidetracked, as usual, let's go over the important stuff and then introductions, and then get the game started. The music we're listening to at the start were by Adrian von Ziegler. If you want to check out more of his stuff, yes. If you want to check out more of his stuff, type in !music2 in the chat. The sounds you're listening to right now and the soundscapes during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay, starting soon screen, and the prettification of the maps were done by me in Incarnate. And if you want to know what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Lilith did and type in !perks in the chat. I was worried for you. I am worried for you there, Jarls. What the hell? You're paler than I am.
Oh no.
Who, what? Me?
No, when you were drinking, your light was reflecting off your arm and looks like really, really white. I thought it was a sleeve at first.
I'm doing this new thing where I make milk look tan.
Yeah. You know, that not going out in that evil yellow blob that illuminates everything.
Can we please not hold my face with our paws? Ouch!
Listen, if you touch grass, you lose the game.
Exactly.
If you speak of the game, you also lose the game, so everyone is lost.
Go away. Shit.
Speaking of game, and apparently not having it with whatever pet is going on, Terris, who are you and who are you playing?
Oh, I am Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am playing the Sapphire Aarakocra? Dragonborn? He's not quite sure. We're not quite sure. Bluebird, he is a fighter. And yeah, he is currently... I can't remember what he was doing, but he's here right now. So, yes. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Jarls.
Hey, I'm Jarls. Today I am playing Mike Oxlong, the Tiefling Bard, who has one real driving factor in this whole thing. He really, really wants to throat punch Volo. I've even written a speech.
He is alone with Volo.
Yes, yes, he is. This is
He
gonna
was
end.
after by Volo.
This is gonna end poorly.
Look, if I could do what I'm going to do in the one shot to Volo, I would. Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if
Does not sound healthy.
technically, if Volo die, his fireball might not work. Just saying, canonically.
What if I hit him with one to like act as a fuse, like a lit fuse for the others?
Ah, that might work. We can discuss that later. But yes, Vits.
Yes, yes.
Vits,
Yes.
who are you and who you playing?
Hello. I'm Vitskugga. And I'm playing Trinket Treasure, the Kender Folk of Kendemore rogue scout who is currently sneaking in without technically sneaking. She's just walking. Sneakily.
Yeah, because that roll was absurd. Much like the
Could have done better.
lock-picking rolls. What locks? I mean, what?
Locks? There's locks.
Moonie.
Hi, my name's Moonstar, or Moonie, or Moon, and I'm playing Twilight Dawn, who is the Way of Kenzai monk, Mark Appealing Halfling. His full title.
Of Eberron, because we couldn't just stick
Of
to
Eberron.
one planet of the material realm.
No, we did stick to several. Like
Yes.
Ebron and Kryn. I mean,
We have
what else?
We have Toril, we have Kryn, we have Eberron, we have wherever the hell Mike is from.
Avernus.
Yes. And Sen.
Shut up.
Who are you and who you playing?
Greetings. I am Sen, and today I shall be playing the pseudo-dragon Shalde and his familiars. The bathtub guy. Wait. I could have sworn he had one more, but I also have Isawa, the Shalika elf from the Shadowfell. She is unimportant in the grand scheme of things. The show, of course, centers around Shalde.
Obviously.
Yes. Who shall be going off to find Mike?
No, it's okay.
Yes, yes.
So,
As
yes.
I said last time, sending him off to get you and Volo, just to make sure no one dies. Like
No one
Volo.
important's going to die.
I don't know, the last time you were away for a second, you turned very murderous.
That's true. This is true.
Or so the stories go.
Yes.
There were some holes in that story, though.
Just
Every story has some holes.
barn door sized holes.
Fortunately, I'm a very trusting person, apparently.
And hi, I am Ardana or Joe or you there if Lilith has any say in it. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts. And now that you've met everyone, we have I think everyone here is from a different plane of existence.
Yay.
Yay!
I'm from Australia. Does that count?
I mean, Australia is just in. Austria is just in Europe, so doesn't really count.
Basically, we're all tourists here.
Also, soon. I'm at
That was ominous.
47.5, Adana.
Ooh.
soon.
Nice. And anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
I can't remember, so a recap would be great.
Last time, on the amazing adventures of Volo, the soon-to-be dead, and company. Chapter 8. The Lootening. We took a moment to catch our breaths and get all of our magics and other special related stuff back, as we expected many combats to be in front of us. But yes, we looted some bodies, went off towards the big sounds of heavy things, met a faceless man. He was called Wonder. No, he was called something
I
else before we
remember.
called him that.
No, he was
Wan-
called
Wanda.
Wander with an A, and then you renamed him to Wander with an O.
Yes, that.
Because we're
But yes,
clever.
Bluebird went mind talking with the faceless man, who is supposed to be a god, but his lady is dead. But he found the portrait of the lady. No, sorry, we found the portrait of the lady who turned his lady into a vampire. And that lady, which is his lady, we already killed, because she was a bandit queen. And Isawa has a thing against the undead.
Yes.
So now, Wanda owns the place. Which we made sure that everyone knew by etching it into the walls with stomach acid. That we got from somewhere. Or at
Yes.
least I think it
Trin-
got from
A
somewhere
trinket kill.
after
trinket
some how
is
do we
body.
call this? Bedroom fun, perhaps? As it did happen in the bedroom.
That's not
I mean-
disturbing
But
at
yes.
all.
Nope. We left a message. The heavy sounds continued. We decided to go and take a look. Which means I sent a spectre through. Which we later figured out, hey, it can understand languages. And we have a telepath. So, let's go bother the dead some more than we already do. Which means, once again, Bluebird, the resident talk translator and telepath, speaker of all things that speak, decided to go and question the spectre. Which you learned many things from.
Yes.
Which also proves the great use of killing and binding one's soul. Just don't do it, Isa won't like it. But yes, the heavy sounds turned out to be a shield guardian, which is some kind of giant golem. Not that golem,
I
but
don't
still
like
a
it.
golem. So while Isabe decided to go and send Charles there to get Volo and Mike, Trinket decided to go and be Trinket and do a sneaky walk. For the exact reason I am not sure. Mostly to perhaps to see what is beyond the golem and if it would do anything to her. But that is
Beyond
where
the
we left
golem.
off. This is not the greatest story as I normally make it to be. It's happened too long ago. I forgot the details.
Well,
I
the
failed
main
my
things I
story.
remember from it are
I have failed this story.
stomach acid and eyeballs. Is what I recall. What I called from it. Stomach acid and eyeballs.
Stomach acid
bit
and
like-
eyeballs.
Yes.
I am
because-
pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's a
the
bit like
whole
grey.
eyeball thing happened earlier.
Yeah, but then we tried to
Ah.
give him some more eyeballs. Or technically, I ripped out the eyes with my hands and gave it to him just to get more used to getting eyes out of eye sockets, feeding the Aarakocra dragonborn
Yes. Yum yum yum. Very good.
thing. After stabbing the poor to death.
Yes, as I told you, bedroom fun.
The good,
Yes,
good,
yeah.
good point, Sweet Pea. Have you tried using a fork?
Mm.
Nah.
No. Eyeballs should be taken out with spoons. You can just whip it behind and then pop.
Scoop. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just means you have bad fingers. But I have excellent fingers. I can pull out anything from anywhere.
That's what she
Lockpicking
said.
and eyeball pulling. 2 key
What the hell was
specialities.
that? Were those notes, Dana? I saw something. I saw a name. Big name.
Yes. Yeah, for a brief moment you got a glimpse into the secret world of the DM, which the players no, you're not seeing that. Because
I'm seeing everything.
What if we did?
well that would ruin the surprise, wouldn't it?
I found the door.
I thought we were the one creating the surprises.
No, you're creating
the
the
surprise.
chaos.
I am the
Perish
surprise.
the thought.
The day you stop creating chaos, I know something is wrong.
Me?
All of you.
Us?
Bro,
I will
I
have
need
you
to be able
know
to see, buddy.
that I am the responsible and normal person in this party,
Uh-huh.
together with
Me
Twilight.
too.
What about...
In this
about-
party.
Excuse me?
In
I guess
every
that's fair.
other party, I have also been perfectly. I mean, E2 was E2, and Sai was Sai, but Sui was normal.
Jelly.
My god,
Jelly?
get off.
Jelly is a state of mind. It is really more.
Jelly is a state of mind. End of.
Yeah, so I'm not. I copied Jelly from someone else, so I blame Fridge. If you somehow ever watch this, how's it going? I fucked that guy.
Well, on that note, Sen, if you have inspiration, you can bounce it to someone else. If
I
not,
don't. I used it for deception, I think. Get Mike.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Noise.
So yes, you can have a point of inspiration
Oh,
for
fuck
that.
off, Cycle.
At some point, we might get back to that, but maybe not. It ended on a good at a good place, even though the
And with
campaign.
two people
Yes.
traumatized and some very. Yeah, two people traumatized, at least.
I mean, we might get back to that campaign at some point. For now, though, however, we are going to, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, we are Bluebird. No, we are all.
What? Am I okay?
No, I removed the token from the map, and then when I popped back to the map, the token was back there. I was like, no.
Oh.
I don't think Mike's on the map.
No, you're not on
No,
this
he
map
isn't.
because you were set to babysit Volo.
Why you decided that was a good idea?
It's an excellent.
You were
No.
going to set up a
Times.
base of operations.
Ah, yes. But now Charlie is going to go and get you.
No, it's fine. We need a base.
What have you been doing the entire time we were busy?
An interesting question.
What happened?
There we go.
Uh,
Now,
We
Oh, Spectre
obviously
will
we
be
were
here.
setting up a base of operations. It was mostly a one-man operation run by Volo while I made him do things. And
I don't
anytime he
know.
complained,
yes,
I threatened him.
Where is Bluebird?
on the other map.
Okay.
And
Oh, there's Mike.
we are going to hop back. Not in time, but in place. Back to where the remains of a small group of bandits lay scattered. Well, we are actually going to jump back a little bit in time as well. And to Mike and his charge, Volo, to ask what they were doing while the rest of the party was snooping ahead. Isara, you will be catching up with them at the end of this. Well, Childa will. So
I shall remove him from the scene. For now.
So, just as we cut back, the first thing that's heard is, Volo, in the name of the 9 hells, I, son of Zariel, Mike, will deliver unto you the mightiest carnival punch, so strong it makes you soil yourself if you do not clean up these bodies.
you could have just asked.
I did. In my head.
Right. Well, of course, I shall endeavor to do my best.
It better be enough,
Oh dear.
Right. So,
or I will shit in every single pair of your pants.
now. That, my dear fellow, was uncalled for.
Roll initiative.
I have concerns.
Yes.
Oh,
Do it.
screw it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
No one ever knows. But you won't get paid. But no one will know.
I mean,
Perhaps he
yeah,
has some
roll.
money on his body.
I will just cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
He is nearly a civilian. He's level 1 wizard. He dies from 1d4 damage.
That's why I'm doing Vicious Mockery.
Sure. You cast Vicious Mockery. That is a... Is that a wisdom or charisma?
DC 16. Wisdom.
Okay. I mean, he's not very,
DC
very
16.
wise, so here we go.
And that's why I've prepared an insult, especially for him.
I mean, it's not a crit fail, but it's still a fail.
Oh, if you've ever had a good idea, it died a long time ago, scared and alone. Son of a bitch!
Well, that's lucky. Ah, you cut me to
Who
my
wants?
soul. I was going to do what you asked. I just want you to leave my garments alone.
No. And I will cast it again.
This time he saves.
Mark, you have failed.
I have failed.
Oh no.
You might
So it's-
insult me,
is it
good
with-
sir, but I get used to it. He
I'm a
seriously
thunderclapper.
has. Follow, you suck.
I
for
thunderclap
lucky.
Volo. I'm going to thunderclap his cheeks.
Well, as you do, he's going to walk through the door and start hauling the nearest bandit. And yeah, sure, go for it.
There we go.
Do I need to do anything, or does it just happen?
That is a con save. DC 16.
That's a fail.
Excellent. That's 10 damage.
Yeah, he's not looking great. He's looking very hurt at this point, and he turns around. You can see like a little bit trickle of blood coming out of an ear, and he says, "I am worth doing."
He's still standing.
Yes. Now,
Yeah.
might I remind you that without my aid, you will not be paid for this endeavor.
I'm surprised he's not trying to fight back.
Oh, not yet.
Mike's done. Mike's so done. Draws his long sword.
Now, sir. My. Yes. Now, may I suggest we don't do this?
You may. And you're right. You are right. So I will cast Branding Smite on myself. Which will add 9 damage to my longsword attack. Does a 21 hit?
Shit.
Yes.
Excellent. So that is 20 damage.
As your sword falls on Volo, for half a second, you see it cleave him in two. And then something is ripped from you. You can feel it in your soul that something is just gone.
Excellent.
And you no longer have access to your magic.
Oh shit.
Less excellent.
You
just
feel
had to poke the bard, didn't you?
I'm the bard.
and everything
anymore.
vibrates around you. And all the power you had before, Mike, all the magic that you could weave into insults and aid, it's just gone.
I've never heard of an Oathbreaker bard before.
Oh,
And doesn't even
Oathbreakers
get
still
full-
have access to some of their magic. Mike
Their
has
magic is divine in nature?
none.
Did Mistra just neuter Mike?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Oh no.
And you hear
Mike is
in your
gonna be
head,
walking around to
Mike,
himself.
a naughty boy.
You can just hear a slight crease as, with that whispering in his ear, he gets a little erect.
Now,
He's still a bard. He's still a bard.
now I know that the weave is not something you folk of the music persuasion care as much about as wizards, but I still hold sway over it. And I say, no more for you.
He's mind mommy, I'll be good.
Prove it.
How?
I want you to fulfill this one's mission without that added spark.
What is the mission?
Find the throne of the coronal.
Okay. But what if I tell my mum on you? She gonna be pissed.
You
Become a warlock.
think...
Don't use the weave.
You can. I'm not going to stop
bet she's-
you.
I bet she'd push your shit in.
You believe an archdevil is a match for a god.
god of what? This guy points to where Volo was.
Oh no. I did like him. It's gonna take time to rebuild him.
Rebuild him.
Do you think this is the first time Volotham Gedarm has angered one of his traveling companions?
What is this Build-A-Bard?
Oh, you believe him to be a bard? That's adorable.
Well, not really, but that's how he self-identified.
Oh, no, he just took that because he likes traveling and writing. Now, I am terribly busy, so I'm going to give you this chance to...
How about it's dangerous here. How about some of my magic back, and I will get the throne.
I will let
persuade
you...
The ethereal voice?
Give me a persuasion check.
Hell yeah. Oh, not that flexible. Oh. Oh, I did myself a mischief. We're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, that's alright. Wait. Did I take? Can I actually roll? I didn't. Fuck.
Doom.
Yep, okay.
Now, because I want to see how you deal with this, I will let you keep the weaving of words into mockeries and insults. The rest you will have to earn.
Okay. Looks at spells, panics. We're fine.
You didn't need those. You're fine.
No.
It's fine.
It's fine. I think I've got 2 spells I can use now.
Yeah, I think one
Thank you, Mind
is
Mommy.
one is a gift from your heritage, so she can't take that one.
Branding Smite.
Yes, you can use Branding Smite and Thaumaturgy because those are hereditary from your
Life.
yes.
It's in my blood.
I
And
should got the demon mommy.
Yes,
Devil mommy.
and she's letting you
Mama
keep
Z.
Vicious Mockery, but everything else is lost.
Dissonant
I-
Whispers? She said words.
No, Vicious Mockery.
Dissonant Whispers?
No.
She said words. Dissonant Whispers.
Y'all stop push it or I'll take Vicious Mockery as well.
Oakley dokley.
I'm surprised Mark's still alive.
Didn't even take any damage. Just to my soul.
I am so concerned.
Oh, Mistra isn't in the habit of getting vengeance that way. She just
That way.
she just drops the people she doesn't like and doesn't
This
let
is-
them use the weave anymore.
Nothing wrong with the
Just gives
smite
people enough rope.
Yeah. Just handing them enough rope to hang themselves.
Someone say rope.
I think that already happened.
On the ground next to the bandit he was attempting to remove, as Jalde approach, lies Volo dead. And Mike is standing there, just standing, I guess, with a longsword drawn.
Gilda. Buddy. This is not what it looks like. I know I had my beef with Volo. Trust. So there was a loud boom, because I'm assuming Gilda would have heard the thunderclap.
Mm?
You got
Mysterious.
keen senses, so yes.
Mysterious woman appears, strips me of my magic, hence longsword. I had a swing. She smote Volo down. And to prove it, he will try and cast Dissonant Whispers to prove a point. And just like,
Yeah, nothing happens.
I'm firing blanks, Childa. I'm
True.
firing blanks.
Whilst looking through Charles' eyes and sensing to his senses, can Isara roll Arcana to see if Mike's actually attempting and failing to cast a spell, or he's just fucking around?
Yeah, you can absolutely roll Arcana for that.
Now, I am a warlock, so my Arcana is shit. But I did dump a 13 into int, so it's a 14.
You can clearly see that he is trying to cast spells, but it's not working.
A mysterious woman, you say? You hear coming out of Charlotte's mouth. A voice that does not belong to the dragon itself.
I don't know what to tell you. Just kaboom.
Now, what
Steals my
did
magic.
this woman look like?
Well, I was kind of blinded by the flash of light when she appeared. But if I was forced to guess, I would say Mike would have no idea what she looks like. Fuck. Kind of. Stay with me on this. We're going on a journey.
Oh?
Oh,
Long
no.
hair. Long hair. Let's say it's blonde. A dirty blonde. Her eyes were hardened, cold to the world. Shoulders slender yet strong. Her body used to fighting, a wiry build. Legs, they went on for days. I almost got lost in them. If I had magic, I may have tried to enchant her. Who knows? It all happened so quickly. Long story short, 10 out of 10 would have my magic stripped again.
So, a mysterious, long, dirty blonde-haired woman with a cold and hardened glare, slender yet strong shoulders, a warrior's build and legs that went on for days, appeared out of nowhere, stripped you of your magic, killed Volo, and then fucked off.
I mean, it's tempting to kill him anyway, so I get it.
You see, when you started about the mysterious woman, I thought you might have meant the mysterious woman in a cloak that we briefly saw before. This seems to be someone entirely else.
Was I here for that bit?
Even so, I must say, I find it a bit hard to believe, because would Charlie be able to see the very obvious sword wound and the blood dripping over Mike's sword?
I would say yes.
Because you see, Mike, that really looks like a sword wound. And I'm pretty sure that if you put your sword in there, it would fit like a shoe.
I was hoping the same thing about her, but honestly, it all happened too quick. Like I said, I had a swing at her, and I must have caught her, whereas Volo got caught by her, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
It's your boy, Mike. I would never.
I do wish you to remember that we literally only met a few months ago.
Exactly. And who
And
have I
you
killed
dropped in
since?
out of a weird portal in the middle of a meeting I had.
Almost as if fate compelled us to get together and form this wonderful band of adventurers.
Did you at least get the gold Volo promised us?
I assume it's on his body.
Is it? Or did the
it?
mysterious woman take it away while she was at it?
I mean, you can
Well, she
look
did
for
say
it.
that one interesting thing she did say before she left on that note was that his mission was now my mission. If I wanted to get my magic back, which was to find the throne. So perhaps she is the secret benefactor. And if she
So
can
what you're
just
saying
appear,
is she was displeased with Volo, decided to dispose of him, and then coerce you into doing the job for her.
something like that, yeah. I mean, I understand it. Volo, he was afraid, kind of useless. You know, so to get us on board to do the mission for him makes sense. And he had a very punchable throat.
So Yas, would you mind rolling
I do not
deception
mind.
against Sarah's insight just to see how? Because I found it hard to, for myself, to really get into it because I have the knowledge of everything that happened outside of it.
Yeah.
That's
So I
fair
just
enough.
need a general like how close would she get?
That's a 29.
I have no way to get even close to that, but I'm gonna roll anyway.
If you roll on that 20, I swear to God. There we go.
It's 12.
I would say that.
You know,
Yeah. Mike believes it. You think?
Mike definitely believes it, yes. Then again, Mike has a concussion. Maybe we need to start seeing things and go out swinging.
Oh no.
Then, on the other side of the matter, does Isawa truly care with the neutral alignment? She does not.
I mean,
would
it still sounds like we might still get paid.
Yeah. So, it seems we still have a job,
Find the throne.
and we most likely still will get paid. Perhaps in advance, if Volo did carry any money or that mysterious woman of yours will return. Either way, you have to come. You have to come with Charlotte as we are continuing deeper into this maze. Though I would have liked to
Alrighty.
see a base of operations at least cleaned up a bit.
Volo was in
Suppose-
the process of moving the bodies at the time of the incident.
Mm. Well, I suppose
I mean,
we
I
might find
assume we've
something
cleaned up
better.
some of them in the time. Then he probably took a break, and then I yelled at him, and then we know what happened next. Mysterious woman, flash of light, little sword fight, lots
Yeah.
of magic.
Well, Charlie is gonna lay down between Mike's horns.
Cool. Just give me a
Now,
little
make
tug
sure
on the
you
horns
take
when I need to go left or
the
right.
useful stuff of a follow and come all the way.
Yeah, I'll loot his
Charlie
body.
will guide you.
Okay.
At this point, Charlie's pure black eyes disappear, returning to his normal coloration. A sign that Isawa is no longer watching through them.
Just give Children a little scritch.
Though she might still be listening in. Who knows?
Okay. Now let's see. I'm trying to find. There it is. Oh, are you searching Volo's body? Give
Yes,
me
please.
a perception or investigation. It's very hard to find anything on Volo, battered and broken and bleeding as he is. You do find a small coin pouch with just a 2 silver and 1 gold piece in it. And you do find a small notebook that seems to be on the... it's a guide to the taverns of Waterdeep. Or at least a rough draft of it. And
That's good because we're planning on buying them.
and you do
Hey,
find
yes.
a letter that has been cleaved in two and bloodied to beyond comprehension. It's impossible to read.
But we could fix that.
You could fix that.
Mending might be required.
Mending might be needed.
Unfortunately, you and I are the only guests we have.
Yeah,
You are the only caster we have.
it's a
I'm
shame
a warlock.
that the one with mending is currently laying in 2 pieces at Mike's feet.
How did this happen to us?
Oh no. Now you've got that stuck in my head. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's a shame the healer is now magicless too.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die a lot.
It's alright. Mike's sister Trailer Swift is ready.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, back at the as Isara's link with Chalde is swapped off, and the two of them presumably go to rejoin the others. We're gonna cut back to where the rest of the party and Wonder is standing just outside or inside the door. Trinket,
Scrolly.
you have managed to sneak into this long hallway. You see row upon row of tall stone statues facing into the hallway. Most of them seem to be covered in thick cobwebs, and you can hear the skittering of many, many feet. In the distance, you hear the clunk, clunk, clunk of a heavy construct armor marching away from you. This way.
All right. Do I see anything to my left? And do I see any of those skittering creatures?
You don't see any of the skittering creatures. To your left, the hallway seems to continue into what looks like a slight bend in the corridor. It's very hard to see anything beyond that because it is so dark in this area. There are no lights here other than the ones you bring with you.
All right. I'm going to walk sort of behind the statues. Over in this direction.
Okay. So the large construct is almost taking 5 feet steps with each. And the sound of the rattling armor is easily hiding the sound of your footsteps.
Yep.
You eventually come to a corner. And you can look down into a long hallway or corridor that seems to dead end.
Right. I'm gonna keep following the statue.
Okay. Eventually you get to a door on your left-hand side. You can see it across the let's do this across the hallway. It's a simple wooden door like all the others. The statue, however, is continuing down along the rows of stone statues.
I'm gonna walk over to the door.
Yep.
And does it look like it's locked or trapped?
Give me a perception check. Perception or investigation.
26 or 27 if we go with investigation.
It is not locked or trapped.
Okay. I'll open the door silently and look in.
As you look in, you see a very short corridor compared to the others you've been in that quickly turns to your right.
All right. I'll slowly close the door. And I'm gonna walk over by the giant again. Or giant armor. And continue walking.
Yep, it has continued down. And then after just a few more feet, you find a door on your right.
Does it look locked or trapped?
Give me a perception or investigation check.
Not one for 10.
You can tell it's locked.
So far, none of the doors have been trapped, so I'm gonna open it.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Like I said, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah, that might just do it. What luck. And chat, please roll me a d8. Anyone in chat can roll it. Exclamation point, roll space d8. Well, I'll find something I need to check. Cycle rolled a 2. Now let's see. There it is. Ooh, okay. Vits, please roll me a d4, odds or evens.
Cool. Odds with a 1.
Yep. Please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh joy. $13.
For a brief moment, you feel like nasty tingling sensation pass through you. It's like that tingling you can get in your jaws right before you're gonna be sick or nauseous, but you manage to shake it off. But just.
She's gonna leave that door open. And can I just shake it off and follow the statue?
You can
Or
tell that you're
armor thing?
Yeah, you can tell that you're about to approach the end of this corridor. A set of large double doors made out of solid oak blocks the path. And considering that the sounds have indicated to you before that this walks back and forth, you can easily deduce that it's going to turn here.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stand behind one of these statues.
Okay. Please give me a stealth check.
And yeah,
No.
16.
Yeah, you have no problems remaining quiet, and the statue walks up to the door, does like clunk, clunk, stands still, then turns and starts marching down the hallway again.
All right. And I shall walk onwards to the end. Is that a door or is it a window? Or something else?
It's supposed to be a door. Oh yeah, yes, it's a door. It's just a different thing for. You can
do I see this greenish thing?
Yes. As you get closer, you see that something green and slightly luminous has been painted on the floor just in front of it. The door is very clearly locked with a padlock and a heavy chain. That's what that icon means. It's locked, very locked.
Is there any way to see through it? Like the door, or is it?
The other side is pitch dark. You can give me a perception check if you want to try.
Yeah, why not? Nat 20.
Nice.
Or 28.
As you're approaching, you realize that within that 20, not only can you hear something from the other side of the door, but you realize these are runes on the floor. And you quickly realize that runes painted on the floor in front of a door locked with a padlock and chain might turn explosive.
And they're covering the whole wall.
The entire floor in front of the door. You can also hear like movement, soft growling, and the snapping of bone from the other side of that door.
Would I know whether you would have to touch them, or if they would react if you're just above them?
The runes? Give me an Arcana check. Ooh! Cycle just redeemed a secret menu item for Twilight.
Damn it.
How do you get all those fucking points, Cycle?
He lurks
Thank you,
a
Cycle.
lot. You're not sure. You know these are runes. You know they will probably cause some form of bad effect, but you're not sure what will trigger them.
But it is a chained door.
Mm-hmm.
anything. Is the padlock far down or far up?
It's in the middle of the door, so you see that the chains seem to be coming from either side and have been anchored into the walls, the stone walls on either side, and then looped through the handles of the double doors. And the handles themselves seem to be made out of brass, and the padlock hangs in the middle.
I'm not gonna reach that without stepping on the runes.
No.
Are I?
No, you will not.
Right. She's gonna walk back.
Yep.
But on the other side this time.
Okay.
And follow the statue back.
As you're following the statue back, where are you? Drink. There. You catch a scent of some form of venom or acid as you get closer to where you left your friends. And looking up into where you just passed, you see two gigantic spiders. They haven't noticed you because you're so stealthy, but they are on the other side. They don't seem to care about the large walking armor.
Alright. I'm gonna keep moving along with it, and I'm gonna just quietly open this door again since I know it's not locked or anything.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna open it, and I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay. The statue seems to march all the way to the end and past the last of the statues. And it walks a lot further from the statues than it did before because, the door. But it will turn again at the end, by the end of the hallway, and then start marching back again. Same loop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cross over to this side. And walk down to this door over here. Does it look locked or anything like that?
Give me a perception check or investigation.
16.
It's not locked or trapped.
I open.
As you
And
Yep.
No, you go.
As you open, you find a small room. It's 10 by 10 feet. It's dead ends right there. And for some reason, it's snowing. In the dungeon. In this tiny room.
Whoa, this is amazing. I'm gonna check for any secret doors in the snow.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
23.
You don't find any secret doors or rooms or openings of any kind. However, you do notice that it's actual snow. It's not just an illusion. It's cold, and you're starting to get cold.
What was the temperature outside the room? Was it normal temperature?
It was a bit on the chilly side because you're on the ground and in a stone chamber, but not too bad, maybe like between 15 and 20 Celsius. But in here, it's around 0.
I'm gonna make 3 snowballs.
Okay. You do that. You now have 3 snowballs.
And I'm gonna carry them with me as I walk back out. Just checking around the corner where the big man is.
Yeah, he's coming back towards you.
I'm just casually gonna walk this way.
Mhm.
Behind the statues. Quietly, but I'm just gonna walk. Casually, as if, yeah, I'm normally walking here, kind of.
For a brief moment, it seems like the large armor thing has noticed you because it pauses a little bit and then just keeps walking again.
Yeah, I just keep walking past it. But do I see anything at all further away up this area?
Let me check what you would see before we hop on to the others. You do see the end of a hallway. And it kind of snakes a little bit. There's no door.
Openings or anything like that.
It is an opening, but it's like at the top half of the corridor. Like someone built around something to snake up a little bit. And let me actually, you're already on that map, so let me put you here.
Oh, okay.
But also the statues also stop right where you're at, and why is the thing not doing the thing? I don't know why you can see the whole damn thing. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Let's do that. Okay. So you also realize that the cover the statues are giving you from both spiders and the large armor will be gone if you continue down this hallway.
But I am tiny. And it's dark. Although they do have dark vision. Probably.
It's pretty much a safe assumption that spiders have dark vision, yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'll just go back and open the door and go back to the others.
Okay. So, while Trinket was on a little bit of an adventure, what were the rest of you doing? Now, where's there?
I think Bluebird's sort of been chattering away to wonder. Nothing important, just chatting.
Having a mental conversation with Mike. Others in the room might see her like rubbing the bridge of her nose.
Twilight would have been standing by the door, just intently listening, and probably watching Isara. Kind of like just almost palm slap, but he would have been listening for any indication that Trinket was in trouble, ready to go if he could hear anything. So that's where his concentration would have been probably that entire time.
Give me a perception check. Twilight.
Perception.
Yes. You can hear the large, heavy footsteps coming back and then receding again. Well, first receding, coming back, turning, and receding again. But other than that, it is very hard to hear.
Okay, I think if he's almost comforted by the regularity of the footsteps, knowing what the chaotic one, not chaotic one, that's Mike, he's a chaotic one. Knowing what the little excitable one is like. Chances are regular steps is a good thing. But that's where his absolute focus is. He doesn't like the fact that we are now in 3 different areas. The party.
Mike is on his
That's,
way back.
Yeah, Mike and Child are maneuvering the tunnels.
Yeah, it's not hard to find a door that says Wander's room, do not enter.
I'm gonna enter.
Chalder gives you a mental image of whipped open stomachs, a weird faceless man, and acid dripping down the walls. He looks very proud of himself.
I'm gonna go in.
Well, you can move your token, can't you?
I can.
Oh no. Roll initiative. Joking.
I already did that, and it ended so well for Mike.
Wait, this one?
So you want to go this way.
We go this way.
And then you have a door right there. Moving Child up there. And as you step into the room, you see a very large, hulking, disformed figure who turns to the opening door and just and points.
I don't speak that, mate.
Bluebird's just going to say, Mike, this is Wanda.
What's
He's our
up,
friend.
Wanda? I'm just gonna be like, wave.
He will translate.
He's
as
gonna
well.
wave back. Just, hi, Mike.
He
We
says
give him a
hello.
little like. So what's your deal, Wanda? What do you bring to the table?
We have how the translation works is that Bluebird can telepathically speak to Wander, and then
Cool.
Wander will answer Bluebird, and then Bluebird will tell you what Wander said.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Because Wander does not have it understands languages but can't speak it.
But yeah, we'll forgo the middleman and just say
Yeah.
that for
Yeah.
ease.
No table. I have a dragon. And he's gonna point to the large wyvern skeleton in the middle of the room.
It looks like it's seen better days.
Oh. Yeah. Lady liked it though. But Lady is not here now.
Lady? Did you get a name of this lady?
I don't think you ever asked.
No, but he's now going to be like, hang on. Hang on.
Oh. Wanda thinks Lady called Harry.
Harry.
Was she a wizard?
No, she was not. Harry. Something.
Krishna?
Who?
Probably nothing, don't worry.
Hmm.
But cool. Does the dragon do anything? Mike will say, kind of looking at this corpse, like, doesn't look like it does.
If you kick, it flops.
That's a neat trick.
Yeah.
I like you, Wanda. We're gonna be friends.
Mike. Where's Vola?
Let me tell you. So,
He died.
yes. The reason I was
Also-
asking about the lady is I also encountered a lady who stole my magic and killed Volo.
In that order?
Yes. So I took a swing at her with my longsword. And
It
before you ask,
surprisingly
no,
looked a lot
it was my
like
weapon.
the sword wound on Volo's body.
It was cleaved in half, there's no telling. Could have been anybody.
Of course.
Do I hear this as I'm entering, or
Yes. And also, please roll
Oh, I was gonna
attack
say-
rolls if you're going to throw snowballs at them.
yes?
You had.
Is it
One
strength or
jump, right?
dex?
I'm gonna say since I don't understand why it
I mean, I
would be
can throw
strength-
daggers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can use your dex for this. I don't understand why throwing is strength based.
Okay.
Unless you're throwing an
Because
actual
you need
table.
strength
Distance.
to throw something, not dexterity.
Itchy head.
As someone who got hit by a bamboo staff thrown at my legs by a tiny Japanese man in martial arts, you can do that with dex as well.
That's just pop user momentum. That's different.
Ah,
So, well, one of them will hit.
Trinket was
say-
not Trinket. Twilight was probably standing in the way because he was like really sort of like trying to listen. So you probably like bowled past Twilight as well and coming like throwing your snowballs.
Yeah.
So,
I'd say probably Isara is probably the one getting hit. Ha! Get one at least.
ice cold snow hits you, Usara. You don't remember seeing snow anywhere on your path. So either Trinket has magicked up snow from somewhere or found snow while they were out scouting.
What just happened? Why did you attack us?
It's snowballs. I technically didn't attack you. I just surprised you with snow.
This does not seem to compute for Bluebird.
Haven't you ever? Don't tell me you have never had snowball wars.
No.
Ah,
Snow, something like the
you
cold
poor
ash. we
soul.
have.
I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you safe, little excitable one. But where did you get snow from? You were not
All right.
gone that long.
So I went into the corridor. Big armor dude walking back and forth. Very large spiders in the ceiling. There's one door to the left leading into some corridors and stuff. There's a door that is locked with chains and everything, including magical runes, I think, on the floor. So someone would definitely wants us not to go in there. And then there's a corridor to the right. Like if you go right and then there's a corridor turning right, which leads to a door leading into a very tiny room where it's snowing, which is very fascinating. I have never seen such a thing before.
You've never seen it snow before, or you've never seen it snow inside before. Because one
inside,
of those things.
I have never seen it snow inside before.
Was there a hole in the roof?
No. Also,
And you're assured
to the
that
left.
this was not just a cold room where food is kept.
No, it was very snowing. Snowing as in winter snowing. So most likely magical. I don't know why someone would make a room out of snow. But
Snow idea.
I'm not an interior designer.
Mike.
Yes, God.
I was trying so hard not to say it. But because I'm, for some reason, doing this to myself, you can have a point of inspiration for that snow idea.
Does anybody need it? Because I've got one. Then, yeah, find it out. Whoever wants it can have it.
You can have it, Moonie.
No, I have it. I have inspiration ready.
Oh,
then I'll
in that
gladly
case-
take it.
Yeah, trinket. There you go.
Also, in the other direction, which I also looked a little bit, there seems to be a corridor going down as well. However, there's no cover, so I can't really sneak that way without getting seen by the spiders and the giant big armor dude. But if there's any doors around here that leads that way, then maybe we can find a way in there from some other place. But yeah, that's basically what I've discovered so far, without getting seen.
And
Now,
just to check, without killing anybody, you have a habit of going off and perhaps causing bodies to be formed.
It's not a habit. I actually very rarely kill people unless I have to, because I'm not an evil person, but they were bandits, so I thought, well, it doesn't matter if I kill this one. So that's what I did.
Okay, as long as we are not creating more bodies than we need at this time.
Yeah. So,
That would be a trap.
speaking of bodies, what happened to Volo exactly? Could you elaborate a bit more in details? I'm very curious.
So, big flash of light, big boom as this light appears. I'm kind of like stunned for a second. Before I know it, I feel something leaving me. I try and cast a spell at this figure. Turns out, let me tell you, phew, otherworldly. Magic is gone. So as I'm drawing my sword, she smites Volo with a mighty blow, and down goes Volo like a sack of shit. And it was truly, he tries to hide a massive smile. Terrible.
Well, I know you wanted him beaten up for shit, so I'm.
I meant the magic.
I guess
Him
that's a
dying was-
good thing for
yeah.
you.
Ye-
But why
yeah,
would
I
she
mean-
remove your magic and just kill Volo like that? That just sounds weird.
Well, he had a mission. I believe she was his benefactor. So she wants me now to get this throne for her.
But why did she take your magic if that was the case?
Yeah, wouldn't she
Something
reward you
about-
with more magic in that case?
Something about proving myself worthy?
And you can't do that with your magic?
Well, she said she was a god. So
Yes, I would
Who am
imagine
I
you're
to
it's
saying
question?
easier with your magic to prove your worth. But
I agree. But who are we
So
to
you're saying
question
a
the will of
god
the
is
gods?
paying us in money? Since when are gods paying us in gold?
That's if Volo was telling us the truth. Because maybe Volo was being paid in something different and
So,
was just going to give us the money.
hmm.
Because we had a middleman before. Now, we don't. Yeah. But I will get my magic back on delivery of said throne.
I use my
Maybe.
inspiration.
I gave you that.
Yes.
Okay, I'll roll. Am I still rolling deception with advantage? Because it says I do on my sheet.
I
Oh no, that's for the liar's liar.
yes.
Should be a really good thing to start playing right about now. But hey ho.
doesn't Liar's Liar give you advantage on deception?
Yes, it does.
It does, but I need.
Uh-oh.
No,
Uh-oh.
we lost
I-
Moonie.
No.
I need to be
Come back,
playing
Moonie.
it for
Ah.
a minute.
But
I mean, I could just be plucking it away.
correct me if I'm wrong. But did I hear the word God multiple times
You did.
coming out of Trinket's mouth? Considering that Isawa is proficient with religion, being a very religious person herself,
Mm-hmm.
combined with Mike's very accurate description of the woman he supposedly saw,
Yes, you can
do
absolutely.
any gods come to mind
Uh,
that it could possibly have been?
you can think of several. So if you want to pin down exactly who he's talking about and if they have that kind of power, you can give me a religion check. The check is not that high because you are pretty sure it's like 1 out of 3 different goddesses it could be.
That's a 19.
You know he's probably talking about Mistra. And
So, I just want to say, Mistra is a woman with long, dirty blonde hair, cold and hardened eyes, slender yet strong shoulders, a warrior's build, and legs. All the legs. As so aptly described by Mike.
Mike will just cough and be like, "Oh, thank fuck."
I heard that.
Yeah, terrible
Mike?
cough.
Mike,
Yes, darling.
we are best friends, right?
We are.
We go through things through thick and thin, right?
Right. We robbed a bookstore.
No, we don't rob. We don't do that.
Well, we
That would be
borrow.
that would be evil to steal things from people. That's
We
not
borrow
okay.
on a long-term basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, Mike,
Yes, Trinket.
you don't lie to your best friends.
I haven't. It was
Now,
Mistfall.
tell me the truth, the entire truth, and the truth alone. I will not judge you because you're my friend. I will
So-
still love and care for you. So, just tell me what happened,
Okay.
please.
Okay. So maybe I embellished elements of the story. My magic is stripped, and he will demonstrate by failing to cast any spells.
Mhm.
I can only cast Vicious Mockery now. So I can still insult people, but that's pretty much it. There was a woman who did the stripping of the magic, and Volo died. These are all facts. Was it her weapon that fell Volo? No. It may have
What?
been mine, as I think Isara may have suspected. But, and this is important, but it was a defensive action, but she was an ethereal woman, and the sword went through, Volo was on the other side, Kaslice. And that's how I ended up with his mission.
Mike?
Why?
So rolling insight. Okay, wait, I can maybe
Mike?
get that. Yes?
From your description of this ethereal and perhaps even divine woman,
Oh, she was divine. Sorry.
considering that she managed to steal away your magic, which is a feat quite unheard of, and seeing as you as a bard are an arcane caster, it is quite possible that you somehow managed to get on the bad side of Mistra, Lady of the Weave, Goddess of Magic. Now, I do hate to be the harbinger of bad news, so I can easily offer you a suggestion to regain your magic.
Yes, please.
Seeing as you already have half a foot into eternal damnation, you might as well fully jump in and beseech the devil.
My mother.
Easy way to solve the problem.
I haven't spoken
Then
to my
again,
mother in a while.
you can go the
and
other
we left
side, devote yourself to Mistra forever, and start wielding divine magics.
No
Though I
hablo
doubt
inglés.
religion is your thing.
I am deeply religious.
Oh, you know.
I have a +1.
No, that's just your knowledge of religion.
I am aware that the gods exist. And honestly,
You know,
with
if you
like you
perhaps
got the
happen-
description, I'll devote my life to Mistfall. Let's go. Because Trinket and I left Avernus in a little bit of a situation. I don't think I'm welcome home quite yet. And after my whole incident at Bard College as well, I'm not my mother's favourite child. By a long
Well,
way.
we didn't really break into Zariel, though, did we?
But I'm sure we caused a bit of a diplomatic conundrum.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's probably very true. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, with the whole dropping out of my bardic college, Mummy Dearest is not best pleased with myself at this point. So you put the
No.
2 and 2 together, and I believe she wants to take a giant dump on me.
Well, maybe this is a good opportunity to get along with your family again, because family is really important. Like, I would die without my mother, so if your mother is your mother truly, then I'm sure she will gladly aid you, although you'll probably get
So,
punished in some way, probably because you have been a naughty boy, killing people
Well,
and angering a god. As
that, and I don't know how familiar you are with dealings with Archdevils, but they're not without price or consequence.
let me get this straight, Mike. Okay. You are
Yes.
essentially a disinherited prince from hell who has dropped out of bard school and has now run afoul of Mistra.
Are you gonna be mad if I say yes?
Not mad, just deeply, deeply disappointed.
Then no.
No, Mike.
I'm
I would be.
because I'm not entirely sure I've been disavowed. Disgraced, definitely.
Oh, right.
Disavowed,
Okay.
maybe not.
Okay. Okay.
There could be a redemption with my mother. I don't know where she stands on everything. And my mother being Zariel, I don't have too much intention of finding out on the chance that there's no redemption available.
I wasn't aware devils did redemption in the first place.
Pretty much what I'm saying
Also,
here,
I
but
would be a very bad Raven child if I did not bring up the suggestion of just offering your eternal soul to Our Lady and Savior, the Raven Queen.
what could she do for me? I feel like I'm in Dragon's Den now, it's great.
What is it that you wish?
I would like my magic back. If
Done.
I don't do as Misty wants, then I'm going to be in trouble. So some protection on that front would be deeply, deeply sought after.
The Raven Queen herself is a goddess. She can protect you from Mistra.
Would she get involved if Mistra was within her rights here? As I deeply think she was.
Well, now
it
that's
sounds like a
whole load of
punishment.
bull.
Mm.
Well, in my travels as an archaeologist, I stumble upon temples where they worship eldritch beings as well. So you could always try to contact an eldritch being and make a contract with them, although I would probably not recommend it. But I hear cults are very successful and flourishing by doing so. So that's always an option. But
That sounds like a very good way
Uh,
to lose your sanity.
Debatable
well,
as to
he's
how much
probably
you have to
already
begin.
insane based on what he's been doing today. So might as well just go all in. I mean, I support him. He's my best friend. So whatever he does feel right is.
Okay, so
Yeah,
cards on the
I'll
table.
support it.
Let's assess the options. We have one, try and open communications with Zariel. 2, pledge my allegiance to Misty and hope she's more forgiving. 3, pledge to the Raven Queen and hope that she will intervene.
It depends
4,
on what kind of thing you
test
do.
my
Make a
sanity
pact
with the Eldritch.
or show devotion.
My
A
devotion.
5.
5.
Oh, yes, the Raven
Yes.
Queen is a goddess.
Complete the mission.
She
and
can
her
give you
Mr.,
either arcane or divine magics.
Oh, I think we've got a Moonie back.
Looks like we got a Moonie
Hey,
back.
Moonie.
Hello?
Well, can't hear you.
Ah, there we
Might be
go.
back, I'm not sure.
You're back.
Can hear you.
Welcome back.
Ish. Let me just see if I can get back onto everything. The laptop is extremely hot. It's not great.
Yeah.
Cooling pad.
But,
Overheating.
See if you can like suspend it
those
up
egg
on like
cartons
a book or something
placed
and just
below
keep
it.
it up.
Allows for more
right,
airflow.
okay. Yeah, everything's gone to pot. Guys, it might just be easy for me to say enjoy. Twilight was probably shocked by what he was hearing, and I will try and join again when I've got my computer sorted out.
Well, you're not gonna be
Fair
going
enough.
for that much
Yeah.
longer anyway. But yeah, if you
Okay.
if you feel that your computer won't handle it, then they're just discussing options. So Mike's
I will-
options
I will-
particularly.
Mike's options.
They're not
Knock
great.
out. I'll let you get on it, and I'll try and watch on the stream or something. I'll see what I can do.
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
Boy,
Good luck.
Boy, boy.
thank you.
That's unfortunate.
So,
No,
okay.
As I was saying, if you negotiate the White Pact with either the Eldritch Being, your mother, or the Raven Queen, they might protect you, but Zerial is a archdevil, I believe. They are like archdevils, gods. So
sort of,
they
yes.
don't match up.
I
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
always
I know
become a
not
pious man. Like you
Yes.
could turn to religion and
Exactly.
start praying. Although I don't feel like you're that kind of person, but
I don't see that.
there's
for
always
him.
an option.
If you
Uh,
pray to the Raven Queen, she shall aid you.
I
I'm
suggest
sure of it.
first things first, we try and find this throne and hope that placates Mistra.
Well, remember that
I'm gonna...
it might be difficult to retrieve this throne without his magic.
That's the challenge. Bring it.
Maybe we try and contact Mistra. As I should probably stop calling her Misty if I'm going to try and win her good graces back. Or
I'm
neutral
afraid
graces
I
at
do not have a
least.
divination spell for that.
Well, she spoke to me in my mind, so I'm going to try something here. Then he's just gonna.
Might
You're just gonna
actually
see him like
something like
actually look focused for
speaking.
the first time and just be like in his brain. "Psst, psst, 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 psst. Mistra, you still there, honey?"
Anyone in chat, please roll me a D100.
Mm-hmm.
How many points of psychic damage does he take?
So many. I just psst, 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 a goddess.
38. You feel a wave of intense disapproval, and then it fades away.
She's here, guys. She's listening. Mistra, I understand we got off on the wrong foot, and for that, I am deeply, truly, like we're talking YouTuber-esque apology here. I am deeply, truly sorry. Had I known that Volo was your pawn, I would never have laid a fatal blow on him. I was always going to throat punch him. I admit. You know that. I know that. However, can we form a better arrangement than the one we currently have? We can retrieve the throne for you, but can I have my magic back? And what if I offer my services in future, going forward? Anything Volo can do, I can do better. Oh no, I can't. Oh yes, I can.
TK, could you please roll that D100 again?
Danger.
Danger.
Come on, TK. I believe in you.
It was just on cooldown last time. There we go. Yes.
That's better.
Strong. Strong.
Everyone in the room can hear the reply.
Strong. Oh.
You destroyed one of the protectors of the weave. If you wish to take up his mantle, know that not even Kellenvor will keep you from me. Kellenvor is the god of death. And
So, just so I'm understanding here, I would become an immortal.
no,
Fuck.
you will still be able to die, as you demonstrated with Volotham Gedar.
Entirely accidental, probably.
But you will not remain that way.
So semi-immortal.
You will still experience the pain of death, however it comes by. And then, after some time, you shall be reborn with the weave.
I mean, guys, this is sounding pretty good to me.
Hmm.
And Mr. What? Put it all in. You and me. I mean, what are we saying here?
You should probably ask what the catch is.
You are... While Wallow was interesting, and Elminster is a gift, I have no opinion of you, Mike Goxlong.
I'm a child.
None whatsoever.
That's valid.
I am pretty sure I heard that entire conversation wrong.
So, how could I become more interesting to you?
Finish the task. If you can
With
survive that long without the talents you have leaned upon up till this point, you might become more relevant.
Could you give me a little smidgen more of my old powers? Seeing as we've got a business arrangement now, rather than just a I fucked up moment. I mean, if anything, for what happened, I think it deserves more of a gentle spanking than this.
You destroyed one of my anchors.
but I'm willing to replace him with a stronger anchor, a better anchor, a W anchor.
You believe you are stronger than a wizard who lived for over 200 years.
I mean, it's his body back there, not mine.
He was not physically stronger than you, but he was unwilling to use his powers against you.
I can become stronger with your help,
Hmm,
because I'm sure that's how he got to be that strong.
true.
So on a base level, like for like, you'd end up with a better anchor, a W anchor.
I like your spirit.
I like your spirit too.
Oh, don't test me, little man.
Sorry, I tried. It's in my nature.
Not wrong, he is very trying.
Point one for the home team.
Sorry, my cat is rubbing on my microphone.
Since we are on a base level, I will let you cast 2 of the first spells you ever learned.
Cure wounds and dissonant whispers.
Indeed.
But we need some healing in the party.
Good
Okay,
choices.
out of character question: would I still be able to upcast?
No.
Brilliant.
You have 2 level 1 spell slots.
Fantastic. So I'm just going to mark them as used, and then I've got 2 to play with.
Yep.
Although technically I've got 3 level 2 still, because I can branding smite.
Yeah. You can branding smite, and then you have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Level 1 actuals.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah, 2 level 1. Yeah.
And Mistvar, thank you for your gracious forgiveness and willingness to be flexible.
You do that again, and I
How
will
should
strip
I-
you of everything you are,
Everything.
Don't tell him that. He'll take it the wrong
including
way.
your soul.
Better try
Oh,
with
you're-
someone else.
What you're
I
saying
think he's
is
more
you'll
worried
suck
about
the
his
soul out of me.
schlong. I think he's more worried about that. So you could take that maybe.
Are we actually
I-
hearing
Best
the
friend
conversation,
right
or is
there.
it pure mental?
No, you hear
No,
her
you guys are
side.
hearing this
Yeah.
now.
Mistress
okay.
gonna look at Trinket. You feel her attention on you, Trinket. You can't see her, but you can hear her, and you feel her attention on you, Trinket, and a slight sensation of warmth and approval.
I think she likes me, guys.
So, Mark, if you
You're
don't
not
want to
my
give your
favourite
soul,
right
you
now.
better give it away soon to someone else.
So, Mistvar, as an act of courtesy, I assume pss-ing you was not the best way to open communications. How should I go about this in future? Should I need to seek advice or consultation?
Find the statue, start praying.
What your companion said.
And would there be any statues of you down here?
I cannot see that far. Something
But
So you
is
see the
blocking
conundrum.
me from these halls.
I
You
am
see the
quite a
conundrum
good
then.
jeweler. I can make an amulet.
Okay. We can make an amulet. That could work, right?
Vitulari, who are you giving a hero point to? And also that secret menu item will have to wait for next time because we lost Twilight to a computer crash.
If you were to make him an amulet,
Go for it.
I could make the leather binding to keep it in.
And
Okay, so
Mike,
would the amulet work for you? Yes, yes, darling.
if you ever summon me like a cat again, I shall personally deliver you to your mother's embrace.
Well, this is why I was asking, because I didn't want to do it again. So I thought, as I said, it was an act of courtesy trying to figure out how. But is it safe to assume in times of need you will be paying attention? So should I reach out, there may be a response.
I am not a city guard.
I mean, I didn't think you were. I wouldn't be disrespectful to a city guard. I meant,
You would
you
do a
know,
goddess?
if I'm to become this anchor, or have already become an anchor of the weave, you don't want to lose a second. Therefore, would it not be in your interest as well to ensure somewhat safety for me? I know I'm proving myself, but if times get dire,
If you
would you not want
are
me to call on you?
If you are truly in a situation that you feel you cannot get out of, and if I deem deem it impossible for you to come out of it with your spirit intact, you might call on me.
Noted.
Now do note, Mike, that the spirit intact part is important. You dying has nothing to do with you, but you getting your soul stolen will.
I accept that death is on the table here.
Now, if there's nothing else... Oh, and Mike, whatever you are
Yes, sweetie?
concocting... Whatever you are concocting in that... Is it really a brain? Just drop it. It is not happening.
I mean, I was just thinking about getting the throne for you, so if you're saying it's not going to happen, then womp womp.
Stop with the endearments. We are not in that kind of relationship.
I mean, the other one who said you wanted me to get on my knees and pray. I'm in so much trouble.
That could be interesting, but I don't think I want to see that.
Okay, well, I'll be in touch.
Now, if you manage to get the throne in your current condition, I will consider other arrangements.
Right.
Be careful I don't take
Huh?
the boons back.
Okay, we have an accord.
Good. Now, as I stated before, I am terribly busy.
One quick thing. Thrones, not the most movable of objects. How do I get the throne to you?
I'm strong, I can carry it.
Okay,
Oh.
where do we get it to you?
You don't have to fetch it for me. You just have to find it.
And can I ask what the significance of the throne is? Your man Volo was less than clear on the details. He just said payout.
Oh,
Speaking of which, with the accompaniment of the party members, I get my magic back. Would there be a boon for them for this?
they have already been promised payment.
Fantastic. Just making sure you were the benefactor Volo had in mind. He may have
Oh, I'm not.
been doing some dodgy dealings.
I am not. The throne of the coronal has no real consequence for me personally.
So
It's
why is
just-
it such a thing for the mission?
One of my
want-
servants is looking for it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Volo was tasked to find adventurers willing to find it.
He did. So he did his mission. Now this is my mission. Everyone's a winner.
And then bring that information back to my servant.
Who might be where?
They are waiting in Waterdeep.
Okay. Bring information back to Waterdeep.
I'm not.
Where in Waterdeep? It's a large city.
I guess you will have to ask around. And then her presence vanishes.
Guys, I think that went really well.
Yeah, you're not a wet spot
This
on the
Seems
floor.
nice.
Mike,
Honestly, not the worst audience with a god I've seen happen.
Arguably
There
not
There's
the
no
best.
screaming, no melting, no souls flying around, and no
Yes.
dark prisons of nothingness, emptiness, pain, suffering, and loss. So yes,
Mm.
in comparison, went well.
Mike,
And yes, Bluebird? Yeah?
do you think it would be
Hmm.
possible for you to potentially not run afoul of any deities or the like for the next few days at least? Well, any more.
I don't want to make promises I might not be able to keep, but I'll give it the old college try.
At least until we have found this throne. I would appreciate it.
I'll do my best.
Good lad.
I'll just do Mr. a favor. Mike,
Yes?
and she's gonna punch him in the gonads.
I
Well,
guess I'm
roll an
carrying
attack,
him
girl.
then.
Does it hit?
I'm gonna use my
It
hero
does
points
not.
to make it a hit.
Make it a critical nuts hit.
Yep. Critical nutsack hit. You guys
Sure.
were spending a hero point on.
Okay, so roll the damage.
Well, it is.
This
2,
ends
so,
the lineage
4.
of Oxlong.
But it doesn't. Because any time anybody in the party rolls a nat 20, I and everybody else gain 8 temporary hit points.
But he didn't roll a net 20. He made an auto crit.
No, you can't auto-crit with a hero point, but you did hit.
Oh, okay, so it's just a hit. So it's just a
Yeah.
2 very painful points of damage.
And on Mike, gasping for air, accompanied by the thunk, thunk, thunk of the armor marching along the corridor just outside, and a from Wander, that is where we're gonna leave this session.